Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Sulis Setiawati. Me from 20B, class majoring is biology education. This is video. I will give a statement that I analyze that is about mangrove forest, and this is video I made to fulfill my coursework. Alright, go to see.
As we know, mangrove forests throughout Indonesia are widespread in various parts, even the international world. Too, we must know in advance what the hell is a mangrove forest and such as mangrove habitat. Then, how is the condition of mangrove forest? Our question will be answered in this video. Here is the explanation. Okay, 1. What is mangrove? Mangrove can be broadly defined as woody vegetation type occurring in marine and brackish environment. They are generally restricted to the tidal zones, which is the strip of coast starting from the lowest low water level up to the highest high water level spring tide. With a few exceptions, they occur only in the tropic and subtropic, and they closet explain in temperate zone or herbaceous salt marshes. In this publication, the mangrove is used in its broadest sense, also include the niva formation and the margin of mangrove. Many mangrove plants have special adaptation to counteract the effect of inundation, salinity, and unstable soil. A number of processes machines to actively remove cell from this tissue. Mangrove plants have stake root or form for sulfur, and phenomenal forests are root to aid the oxygenation of the root system. Many general typical mangrove trees, such as Avicennia, Bruguiera, Serio, and Rhizophora, market with vivipary. That is, the seed germinate will still attached to the parent plant, and what is generally regarded as, for example, the long Rhizophora fruit is even hypocotyl primary stem emerges from the fruit. Okay, next, besides on information from mangrove books, such as Asia mangrove are the best developed and most species diverse in the world. Gersain and Wolfram, 1998. A total of 268 plant species have been recorded in such as Asia mangrove vegetation, including 129 trees and shrubs, 50 terrestrial herbs, including 27 grasses and grass-like plants, 20 eggs climbers, 20 epiphytes, 24 fern, 7 found on Panda and on seaside. Next one, figure 2 of the 268 species, 52 are found in the mangrove habitat only. Next, the mangrove habitat in Southeast Asia, physical mangrove. Many mangrove plants have special adaptation to counteract the effect of inundation, salinity, and an unstable soil. A number of processes mechanized to actively remove salt from this tissue, leaving exerting salt, or have steel or from root for sulfur and Mangrove Forest air root to assist oxygenation of root system. Many typical mangrove tree genera such as Avicennia, Rugiera, Cereoph, and Rhizophora are characterized by viviparity. That is, the seed germinate will still attached to the mother plant, and what is commonly regarded as, for example, a long Rhizophora fruit is in fact a hypocotyl primary stem emerging from the fruit. Okay, mangroves typical display zonation, and when viewed from the air or from an observation toward the band of different vegetation type can usually be discerned. The cause of this zonation has been attributed to salinity, elevation, and exposure to wave action. The general consensus, however, is that the factors are determined by a combination of the factors, but that tidal inundation is the culminating factor. Apart from that, there are 5 main mangrove zones in their simple form. Southeast Asian mangrove generally grow to 5 zones. One on the side of the sea, which is very often, which is totally inundated at tide. One on this less dynamic side, often toward the sea, inundated by all it flash up and down. Center well-developed mangrove are inundated by normal elevations up and down. Zones that are affected toward land, fresh water mangrove bahin, which are inundated by tide, and the zone that occur along a brackish river until is almost fresh and or sometimes inundated by very high tide. Okay, next, mangrove usage. Mangroves are very productive ecosystem, and the list of mangrove products commonly used in Southeast Asia is long and impressive. The economy of coastal villages are often very dependent on the adjacent mangrove, either directly because of the product they derive from the habitats and are able to sell, or because of the coastal estuaries that are supported by mangrove, or the coastline that are sheltered from storm. Many commercial important fish, shellfish, and frog species depend on mangrove at least during part of their life cycle. Food and wool. 1980. Ajwiryono et al. 1984. Sakekumar et al. 1092. Burhanuddin 1993, and it has been demonstrated that the productivity of coastal fisheries is directly correlated with the art of mangrove. The more mangrove, the better the fisheries. Table 5 present the many direct uses of mangrove land is such as Asia. Average is that 77% of all mangrove land have some no use, and that many species have a multiple use. The most common use 41% of all species. In medicinal, mangrove are veritable medicine. uses for coastal communities. This is followed by construction material at 25%. At 25%, food, vegetable, fish, fruit, and 22% ornamental used at 17% and fuel at less 12%. Many minor uses are not tubulate. For example, plant used for making skier, fruit used in games or as store vessel, or for making food were paper.
Well, that was an explanation. Mangrove Forest. Hopefully it will be useful. See you soon. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.